Just hurry it up, man. Yo, grab his ass. Boss is right up there, Joe.
Well, listen, your boys, Elvis and Slow, picked up the wrong guy. I'm not Nick
Mr. Fisher. Are you familiar with the Shmoo, Mr. Fisher? Comic strip I liked as a boy. The Shmoo was a lovable creature, really. Laid eggs, gave milk, and died of sheer ecstasy when looked at with hunger. The Shmoo loved to be eaten and could taste like any food you desire. Shmoo hide, cut thin, made fine leather. Even Shmoo whiskers made excellent toothpicks. In essence, the Shmoo supplied all of the world's wants. I only bring up the case of the Shmoo because of its relevance to you and the reason you were brought here.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the boss.
I thought he was the boss.
Why? Do we look alike? So, Mr. Fisher, you were going to tell me something?
I don't know, you brought me here.
Yes, I did, but back when you thought I was him.
I never thought you were him, I thought he was you. And I was trying to tell you that they picked up the wrong guy.
Wrong guy for what?
Whatever it is you wanted to see me about.
Do you know what I want to see you about?
No.
Then how do you know I have the wrong guy?
Because I'm not
Maybe I
Nick
want to give you $96,000. In that case, do I still have the wrong guy?
Do you want to give me $96,000?
No. Do you want to give me $96,000?
No. Should I?
I don't know. Should you?
I don't know. Should I?
Long story short,
I think we're well past that.
I bet it was that mouth that got you that nose.
Okay, how about the impression that you're under the impression that I owe you $96,000?
So you owe Slim Hopkins $96,000. You owe Slim, Slim owes me. You owe me.
Well, in that case, is Slim around?
Hey, Slim. You know this cat? Slim? No use. Ever since somebody shot him, old Slim went deaf.
What happened to make Slim go deaf?
Why?
Well, because I owe you $96,000 and I might have a slight problem coming up with the money.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we just make it an even 90?
I may have exaggerated the slightness.
Well, why don't I just cancel the whole debt in exchange for a small favor?
Well, it depends on the favor.
That was my son. You notice how I said was?
Yeah.
That's because he's dead. Murdered. Relegated to the past tense. Sent from an is to a was before he'd had his breakfast.
Bummer.
Lex talionis. The law of retaliation. The pact was broken. My son was murdered, so the rabbi's son must share the same fate.
Whose son?
The rabbi's.
Why do they call him the rabbi?
Because he's a rabbi.
Who's his son?
Yitzhak.
Yitzhak the rabbi.
Yitzhak the fairy.
Why do they call him the fairy?
Because he's a fairy.
What, he has wings? He can fly? He sprinkles magic dust all over the place?
He's homosexual.
Right.
Come on.
So how does the rabbi feel about that?
He doesn't know.
You know, but he doesn't know.
Everybody knows.
Except the rabbi.
That's right.
So where do I fit in?
You? You're the trigger man.
Me.
You.
Are there professionals, people that you can hire to do this sort of thing?
Of course there are. Yes. But you owe me $96,000. Why should I go out and pay someone else when I've already paid you? Sorry, kid. But your money just isn't long enough. Which means you're in my pocket. Which means if you don't do what I want you to do, you're gonna go from my pocket to my fridge. Slim could use the company, and I could use the schmoo. So I'll expect your answer by morning.
Is there anything else?
Well, I don't suppose I have to say anything as trite and cliched as go to the police and you're a dead man.
I think you just did.
I guess I did. So, let me see if I've got this right. I'm paying you a lot of money to kill somebody, and you're getting somebody else to do it?
Don't worry. I'm gonna kill somebody.